Okay, full disclosure, I actually had to pack everything away and put it back up, but I managed to take pictures and keep everything pretty much the same. So the locations items are slightly different, but we're still on the same mission. And we're starting out. I drew the initiative cards, and I want to go for covering fire. And I think what I want to do here is move UR-25 to get rid of these two guys here, or maybe, yeah, I want to go with that. So switch these two over. There we go. Do I want to switch anyone else? No, I'll leave it as that. So I really want to get rid of Negacult Voltis, because they are a total pain in the butt. We've got guardsmen, more guardsmen, and you know, it shouldn't take too long. Do I want to try it again? But no, not yet. Let's keep everything as it is. So UR-25, right, some Destiny dice. That's the only thing that I didn't get to keep from before. So lose those, keep those. Okay, so let's have him move up. He just needs to move at least 2, 1, 2, maybe even 3 to get him into good position. So we use 2 dice off the Destiny board. We have to use a 4 and a 4 there. 4 and a 4. So they can move 1, 2, 3, 4. So now they've got no cover, and let's just crush them. So Power Claw and Power Claw. So first attack. I want to get rid of those guys. Critical. Let's take out that guy. And let's power attack again. I mean, UR-25 is just dangerous. Okay, 1 wound. Do I want to go again? I'll leave it as that. Or should I? Let's take the 1. The Destiny dice pool. And let's go again. There's 2 wounds. Negacult Voltis, 2 wounds. Fantastic. So that's those taken out. Let's see if he becomes inspired. And no, he does not. So Negacult Voltis, let's see if they respawn. No, they do not. Yay, for once. Okay, so Taddeus, my buddy and friend, let's move you up. Now you have had 1 or 2 wounds. Because we're not trying to sort a fortress, it's not an idea to get down as quick as possible. It's mainly to get hold of these clues. Now this is a lot of bodies just to get clues, but these guys can easily be taken out, especially with UR-25 here. And these guys will probably move around that way, and these ones move around this way. These guys should be able to take them out. And I think we've only got 3, either 2 combats left and 1 challenge. So I might see what they have to offer, because they could be smaller, they could be bigger. In fact, this is fairly small, so we've got 3 hostiles. So I'll try and clear this map and get what I can. Hopefully get more clues, because we need those. So Taddeus, let's move you up. Let's go 2, 4, and are you in the range for your servo stubbers? Let's go 1, 2, 3. Or is that going to be too close? Action number 2 and then number 2. Maybe go this way. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's not going to put him close enough to do any damage. Let's go 5, 6 and leave him in cover. There we go, 5 and 6. So he's in cover. Alright, so hostile group number 2. Right, number 2. So we're going to go with pistol guy. Let's see what he does. 20, I think that's rush. Let's just double check that. 20, he's in other, he's hidden, so it's rush. Rush, move towards and charge. So he goes 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's actually the charge. Let's see, 1, 2, and then it's a charge move, so he can actually attack. And that attack is pistol melee. So he's going up against Janus. It's critical. This is bad news. Let's see what you got, Janus, for your defense. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, we don't want to take a critical. It's going to spin that inspiration. Oops, just 1 dice even. Should roll a 1. And that's a defense. And And he's got special rules. Scorchbuckle. If a defense roll for Janus is critical success, the attacker, he can make an adjacent attack with his pistol, so he can attack right away. So there's just one of these. Never know. No. Okay. So it's worth spending that inspiration point because that kept that wound off of him. Next guard, which is melee weapon and pistol again. 18. He's going to charge. So 1, 2, 1, and 2. So that brings him close. Next one, grenade and sneak. That's good enough. Next one is this guy here. 15. His charge. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Number 7, flamer. Advance. 1, 2, and he's not in range to shoot. 17. Charge. Oh wow, these guys are really coming in. 1, 2, 1, 2, and might not leave us with any other option other than to actually take him out. And the last one is 10, the leader, he's advanced, so 2. Well, that's something to consider. Moving into this group now. I've got group 1. Guards again. We'll start off with pistol guy, 18, here's his charge. So he can move 1, 2, and then 1, 2. He is the closest hostile enemy. The guard, 19, charge. So 1, 2. So we see where this is going. 12, advanced. So 1, 2. Does he have line of sight? Let's go into that. I'm going to say the middle of that square to that square. Yes, he does. So he is a grenade guy. So he gets one of these. No. Let's just confirm advance. Yep. It says I've moved towards close explorer and attack the close explorer that's in range and visible to this hostile. So that was done correctly. 13. Charge. So 1, 2, 1, and 2. Yeah, UR-25 is going to make short work of these guys. Advance. So 1, 2. He can take a shot with a flamer. Oh no, it's flamer time for Taddeus. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's such bad news for you. Let's see what we can do. So flamer 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So at 4 plus. Let's move up. You got lucky. Okay. Next guy at 18, and that's going to be charged. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And the last one, 7, is advance. So 1, 2. Okay, so that's all of the enemies. Now Amallyn Shadowguide didn't roll too well, but she has got 1 headshot dice in the pool there if I need to use it. So I'll probably use that for Janus to clear these guys out. So she doesn't have the line of sight on anything, so she's going to have to move. So that's the 1, and she can move 4, but there's no point moving 4. Let's just move across this way, so she's got a clear line of sight down here. And I'm just going to start trying to take out these guys from the back here. So she's got a long range rifle, a range of 3 squares, so 1, 2, 3. She gets just 1, and that's as good as she's going to get. Just get a purple attack. So let's go 1 there. There's no cover in between. She's got 1 dice, so it's critical. That's the first one. So spend 3. Let's go for that again. Nothing. Spend the last 3. And critical. So that's another one. Actually, is there anything special that I want to take out? I should have taken out these guys. Doesn't matter. 2. And I'm going to leave it as that. Let's see if she inspires. She does actually inspire. If she gets 1 more inspiration point, I can spend that to flip the card and she can become inspired. So we might luck out there. Janus had to spend his, but we've gotten 1 back. Talking of Janus, he's up next. So let's move him for a 2. Oops, that was a 2. So move him for the 2. And that puts him on that square. And now we're going to start cleaning out. He has a special attack that allows him to multi-attack. Let's see, twice for 4 plus. So let's take this 4, and he's going to take the first guy there. So 1 wound, he gets to attack again. 2 wounds, so he's taken out. He's going to attack again for 2 attacks. So first one, 1 wound. Second one, critical. That's fine. And he's got 1 dice left. So it's a shame he can't. Okay, let's move him to here and then make that attack with Destiny Dice Pool. 1 and 2 critical. So he took out 3 Traitor Guardsmen, which is a total of 6 wounds. So he didn't inspire because he didn't roll less than that. Okay, so new turn. No, not yet. See what the Blackstone Fortress has to say. Oh,
Not 4. Not dead yet. Leader must pick 1 hostile that was slain during combat and does not return to the battlefield, and then deploy them as close as possible as an explorer.
Okay, so we're going to place a lucky guy here, back there. Okay, and that's turn. So let's get some Destiny dice rolled up and do initiative order. Okay, initiative has been completed. We have Taddeus, Hostile Group 3, which is Negavolt Cultist, UR-25, Hostile Group 1, which is Traitor Guardsman, then the other group of Traitor Guardsmen, Amallyn Shadowguide, and I'm going to finish up with Janus Draik. But right now we have these two can see each other in line of sight, so I'm going to covering fire those two, just to make it a bit easier, because I really want him to go before the flamer goes. These guys they should be fine. I'm kind of hoping, but you know, obviously things are not always that good. Amallyn will come out later on and just do her thing. So Destiny dice came off extremely poorly. We lost a lot of dice right away, but the rolls for the characters are quite good and are quite strong. So starting off with, I wonder if I should switch. No, we're just going to use Taddeus. We're going to go all in. He's going to get to do his thing. He doesn't get to do it very often. So we're going to power maul the first person. Is there anyone that's a major threat? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a line? No. Technically it is, because the flame was too short to actually reach. So that is. So I want to get rid of him. He's got a assault cannon, so I'll take that as well. Let's go. Oh, sorry, wrong character. This Taddeus, but it's kind of weak. But all right, let's power maul them. So power maul. We start off with one of these guys to this first guy here, because in close quarter combat he's a bit of a pain. So he's taken out. That's 1. Let's take out the next one. Hopefully. 2, good. So now he has a shot with a servo stagger. Let's go for this guy here. Range 2, 3. He hasn't got any cover because I'm firing from cover, so that should be fine. And it's 2 purples. So let's go. Just want a critical. I'm going to use the Blessed Aquila. Exhaust this card. And re-1 action activation dice. It's too late. It's activation dice, so I can't use that. Let's just leave it as that. 1 wound. There's no point doing anything else other than that. Hostile Group 3. Let's see if the Negavolt Cultists return. They do not. Thankfully. Now we've got Janus. So he has to do his thing. He didn't do his thing well. I should have used the Destiny dice there, but whatever. So Janus Draik, we're going to use his multi-attacks. So on a 4+, let's go. So he's got 2 purples, 1 fail, 2nd critical, good. This is what I like about this character. Let's go again. After we move up. So let's move him to here. Let's go against a flamethrower guy first. Nothing, and nothing. That can always happen. So let's spend another one. Nothing, and critical, good, we got rid of him. We need to. And we might as well get rid of this leader as well. 1 and 1 wound. And that's happened twice. So I'll just put 1 wound on him. Is he inspired? No, he's not. I can't remember if I had roll for Taddeus, so let's just roll that there. He's not inspired even. Okay, hostile group 1, which is these guys here. I want to start with the closest hostile, which is the las gun guy. So 5, he's within 3, and oops, there we go, within 3. So he is going to onslaught, which is going to attack twice. He fires once, critical. So we see that Taddeus' defenses. His is a purple, and he takes 1 wound because he's shooting through the barrier, which is lucky. Otherwise, that would probably be extremely painful. And 1 wound, which is reduced to nothing. Next, 5. This guy here. He is 1, 2, 3 within the 3 again. So his is onslaught. So he's going to shoot and shoot again, which that's going to be the D6, the grey. So nothing and nothing. Okay, that's great. Good news. Flamer. This is not really good. 20. Rush. Move towards the closest, explore, then take a charge. You know what? That's alright. So 1, 2, and then charge 1. So he can make an attack there. So his attack with the flamer is a beautiful D12. I should have left UR-25 out in front. He could have dealt with this. Critical. No defense from that. Unless... Come on, Taddeus. You could do this. No! Okay, so poor Taddeus, man. He's getting beat up. He's just, ever since the last mission, this has not gone well for him. Alright, so that's a flamer. We now have the grenade guy. This could be even worse. 16, so he technically has line of sight. Other 16, so it's onslaught. Nope, not on. Yeah, it is onslaught. So that's fired twice. Grenade. So 1, which is critical, and 2, which is critical. It's reduced down to single because he's behind the barrier. Wait. Does the grenade ignore cover? Ignore cover. So that ignores cover. I knew it. So 2 criticals, he has to defend, and he has failed that defense. So he's going to be going down if he doesn't make this. Whoa! You traitor. The Emperor's Light protects. Yes. Alright, well, you're going to be limping into the maglev. We need to get out, because I can't have you dying. It's a bit rubbish. But it is what it is. We've got 1 more to go. What does he get? He's got 13. So he's going to, looks like he's going to charge, because technically he has no line of sight. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. That was such bad news. Hostile group number 2. Do they reinforce? That almost did. No, they did not. So that 1 guardsman up close, so 18, in close 18, he's engaged, so it's just onslaught, so attack and attack. Let's just double check. Yep, okay, attack and attack. So here's our 2 and 2. So 1 critical is the best, so Janus defends and he gets to attack automatically. No. Okay, so that's covered. Amallyn Shadowguide. I need you to get out here and start shooting people. So we need to move you up So that gives us a move of 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to move again. I'm gonna have to use the 4. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the best place to put her. So she's behind everyone, but she's actually quite close to everybody. You know what? It's better she goes here, so she gets better attacks. So let's go with our better attacks. This is crazy, but you know, we've got to get up close and personal. So let's take that flamer. So that's 1. And a second attack. So she's pretty cool up close as well. Power blade. Let's just see if we can take out this melee trio chaos, and we got nothing. But technically, well, they're both the closest because they're next hex adjacent. But I might buy Taddeus some time. Okay, so next let's open up with UR-25. So he needs to. Does he need to move? Let's have a look at his sustained fire. Can attack for a cost of 1 plus twice the 3. 3 times for a 6. Each attack one after the other. Must be the same hex or adjacent hex to the first target. So if he fires at this guy here, or even this guy, he can actually attack this guy in his next hex. If he takes this one out, then he's got 3 attacks. This one, and that one. So I'll go for that, because even still he can fire at this guy and take that guy out, because he can target him. Okay, and that is 2 and 3. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. So it's better to fire at him first. Yeah. Okay, so he gets that 4 on that. Okay. So he doesn't. He has 1 6. So let's try that 6. It's a bit cheeky, but I think if we fire at him first, then we can get him possibly. Because it's an adjacent hex. I know it goes around the corner, but it's still adjacent. But I've got 3 opportunities for them to come around. Okay, let's fire him onto this guy and I hope that clears it up. You know what? Let's fire on him first. Let's just fire on him and we get 1 of these. So that's 1 wound. And does that put him down? Sergeant, the miniatures armor flamer. Yep, so that takes him down. So we need this guy here. Got nothing. And sustained fire, so we could go again. 3, failed. Alright, well, we tried. Let's go again with that fire. So let's attack this guy. And I think we get these single dice. Yeah, but we only get 1 attack. So, yeah, I might as well tap that guy. Gotta get rid of him. That's enough to get rid of him. And seeing as we've got the last 4, we might as well shoot this guy so we get 2, 1, and do I get another one? Yes. 2. Okay, so that takes him out. Is he inspired? He is inspired, but he doesn't even need the inspiration points. That's friggin' annoying. Okay, so that's the whole initiative. Let's see what the fortress has to say. Number 7. Number 7. Changing conditions. I have to draw an encounter card, and if it has any encounters on it, I have to apply it. So this is a major find. When Explorer searches a discovery marker, they draw 2 discovery instead of 1. That is brilliant. Let's leave that there because I think right now we need this, and that might give us 2 clues. So let me get the initiative up. Run up new dice and the destiny pool. Okay, that's the initiative. Almost near perfect initiative. Bit sad about the destiny pool. All the dice was fairly low, apart from 1 and 2. So I'm not going to bother with covering fire here. I think it's great as it is. And first up, we're going to have the Shadowguide take a step with a 1. Step in here. and shoot that guard. Yes, he is in the center there. And get that over and done with. And I think I will use, there's the long range rifle. So that eliminates the cover. He doesn't have oh, he technically does have cover. That should get rid of him anyway. And it's on a 4+. So there you go, critical. So that takes him out. She hasn't got anything else to shoot at. So let's see if she's inspired. And I'm looking for the fortress dice right in front of me. And she's not inspired. But I will spend a 4 to search here, and she gets 2 discovery cards after that marker. So let's go 1, and please be a clue. Oops, 2. More architect. So she's rich, but we don't have any clues. So there's not much more left in this kind of place anyway. And because she's got the best movement, let's move her 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now she's lucky, next turn she'll get to flip that. Janus here needs to take this guy out. He can use just a 1. And that should be enough. Power rapier, and pistol, that should be enough. 1 wound, and that's enough. Is he inspired? No, he's not, he's slightly out. And spend another 1 to move 2. 1, 2. He will use a 5 for a discovery marker. And he's got more architect. This is not looking good. Although we must have taken all of the architect, so there must only be like clues and special items left. So for next turn we're going to get that. Right, do they return? This is what I'm hoping doesn't happen. Hostile group 2, doesn't. Hostile group 1, doesn't. Hostile group 3, doesn't. Thank goodness. Okay, Taddeus, you have to use what's on the board. You can move 1, and just effectively I'm going to open that lift up, but you don't have anything. I should have switched these 2 around. So Taddeus could get a lift after he opened it. That was a bad move. That may actually cost me. UR-25. He's going to move up and call for the maglev. So he goes 1, 2, calls the maglev. I'm going to put that here just to save time. There you go, flip it over to show you that it's been called. And with his last dice of 1, just hop in. So he's ready to go. So we won't have any enemies respawning here, which is handy. And the closest people are in defense, so they should be okay. What does a fortress have to say? 11. Escape chamber. The leader replaces a portal from the furthest from any explorers from maglev. So it would have been here. If I didn't just do that, this would have happened. I told you the Blackstone Fortress hates me. So let's roll these dice. So let's see what we get. So let's move those 2, keep them. So that's good. We've got a 6. I'm going to use that 6 for healing on him because the only way to get through there. Because those 2 grenades just totally took him out. Fair enough. Let's roll these up on camera whilst I'm here. So now I get all the 6s and all the 5s, like when I don't need to be here. You see that? If you didn't see it on camera, you wouldn't believe it. Okay, so they're ready to go. Let's initiative up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they make it out. The initiative, we have Taddeus who's going to make his escape to the maglev. He's got to do it, and he's got to use what's in the destiny pool. We then have hostile group 3 might return, which is Negavolt cultists, but they will return from either here or here. Probably here. We then have hostile group 1, the same principle. UR-25 is going to come in and he's just going to go into Overwatch. Amallyn Shadowguide is probably going to check this and then just run. Same with Janus, he can check that and run using what's in the pool. So first up, Taddeus, you can use that 1 to move 1, 2. And I'm going to use that 6 actually to use this special heal ability. So I can remove that 1 wound, and that's it, which is not too bad. Then it's hostile group 3. Do they respawn? No. Hostile group 1. Yes, they do. How many come through? Hostile group. Let's roll a 3, and they're small, so 2 guards come through. Hostile group 1. So it's got 2 of those, and we're going to put them. There's one closest here. So right there. Hostile group 1. So their turn. The 2 guards. Let's see what they do. Number 6, within 3, and they're going to onslaught, so he's going to fire twice. So 1 and 2. Cover means nothing to her. She's behind cover, ducking away like a bad beep that she is. It's 15 for the other guy. His is onslaught, so he's going to fire twice. With his last gun, once, twice, again it's reduced. Means nothing to her, she's too good. So UR-25 is going to go into Overwatch mode. So all of his dice are just reduced by 1. That's 4, that's 5, and that's a 5. So anyone comes around, surprisingly, you'll just take him out. Amallyn, whilst you're here, you might as well just get rid of him. So let's search the architect, because I need that to be something called clue. This is what we're looking for. This is what we've been looking for. We need more of those. Currently got 2. We need more. You know what? Is it even worth it? I can try and take a couple of shots to see if I can get her to inspire. That might just be it. So let's move up and then let's attack. Let's just do it. Move up, and she's going to attack with a power knife. Poor traitor guardsman's face. 1 wound. This might not go well. And let's go again. Criticals to take that guy out. Actually, no, let's take the other one out because he's got a pistol. And I want to spend you. And we're going to get the last one. Yeah, don't think that 3 is actually hers, and it's critical. So let's just see if she's inspired. No, she is not. It would have been worth it if she got inspired, but you know what? She's taken them out. She's out of cover though, which could be a thing. Janus, it's his turn. So let's go for the architect, or let's go for a discovery card and hope it's not an architect. Oh. Yeah, you're rich, but do you have any clues? Do you have a clue, man? Alright, let's have him run. So 6 there, with his movement, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might be better to go this way, because at least then he's got some form of support. There you go. So hostile group 2, if they respawn, they come from over here, which was a good reason to move away, and they do not. Let's see what the fortress has to say. Come on, be good, be kind. Oh, with a 3. Unfulfilled destiny. Do not make a destiny roll at the start. So we can leave that as is. It's not happening. Let's take these, roll them up. Got 4, nice. Didn't even get to use your Overwatch. And you actually get 1 dice. You get a 1. I'm sorry. Let's initiative up. There's our initiative. Janus, Amallyn, Negavolt cultists, Chaos cultists or Chaos troopers, UR-25, Taddeus, and then hostile group 1, which is more traitor guard. So let's just get out of here. Spending Janus, all 4 dice. That will give a move at 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's standing with the robot. That's good enough. Next is Amallyn. Let's see. Let's take those dice. So she can move 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go, back and left. And she can go on Overwatch. You never know. So hostile group number 3, which will be spawning maybe here. Do they respawn? No, they do not. Hostile group 2. No, they do not. UR-25. He just goes on Overwatch, which means he's going to lose those 2 dice. And that's it. Taddeus can't do anything there. He can't even try a recovery action because it's not going to do anything for him because of grievous wounds. That's why we need to play the Amble set, because you couldn't get rid of those wounds. And then hostile group 1. They don't respawn. Okay, so let's see what the Blackstone Fortress has to say. 19 says heroic effort. Pick an explorer out of action. So if Taddeus had gone down, this would have brought him back. Okay, so that's it for this layer because now they escape. Maglev is done. So I want to find out what the next item is and go from there. I think we need at least 2 more clues before we leave, and I really want to make sure Taddeus stays alive. I want to trade any kind of items he has, any clues or what have you, probably with UR-25 because he can take his corpse. Take him out of there if need be. Okay, so they've made it to the Maglev. Let's see what they get next. Now, I could stop right here because he's not looking too well, but I think we can chance it. I could just leave him in the Maglev and get everybody else to shoot stuff. He's right in the back. So, there you go. Challenge. What's this? Isolated. Oh no. A lone explorer is set upon them by a group of hostiles. So I have to shuffle the cards and place that explorer in hex E. Okay. Hostiles are deployed, and it effectively ends when they're either destroyed or the explorer is destroyed. I'm hoping UR-25 gets this, or maybe even Amallyn Shadowguide, because she could take out quite a lot in a go. So that's 3 hostiles, and so let me shuffle these up, and I'm going to randomly draw to see who has to face this challenge, because this challenge is not looking. They have been shuffled. Let's find out who it is. Don't be Taddeus. Don't be Taddeus. Don't be. Ah, oh, thank goodness. It's Shadowguide. Okay, we'll put Shadowguide into the mission and come back. So Amallyn is trapped down here with these ghouls. You know that they've come down. What I figured is when they were in the Maglev, it probably got stuck halfway down, and then Amallyn's like, "I'm going out to find out what's wrong." And the whisper, like elven voice, not with all deep kind of bass in it. Well, you never know. It's an elder, and she's come across these ghouls, and these traitor guardsmen probably trying to root them out. So the initiative is as stands. And ghouls are absolutely horrid. So we are gonna try Gambit here. So Gambit, her agility is a blue one. So we're gonna spend the 2. Destiny pool, lost all the 1s, so only got a 4 and a 5 in there. So let's see. So she has got a success, so she can move her card 1 to left. So that's it. So this is important. We need to shoot those things and get rid of them. So we're going to ignore cover with a couple of ignore cover shots, which is there, because she's within close range anyway. So that's the best you can do. 1, 2, yeah, okay. So that's the best you can do. Unless you got 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe it's better she goes here, gets rid of those guys, then comes back. That's just fire. Let's go for it. So 1, 2. Right, that's the start. So she's cleared those 2, and that was with those that was moved right. She needs to now move close to the guardsmen because they're also dangerous. Let's move just for some cover, I think. Maybe 1, 2, 3. If she goes here, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe do that and get rid of the Urgles. So 1 she can shoot through. There's 6. No. Let's go this way. Even though I'm closer to these guys, I've still got better range for these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's leave her in cover. Let's just fire. Let's go for these guys again. If we can get rid of them, that'd be best. We're going for the flamethrower first, then grenade. So, flamethrower, success, and nothing there. And that's her turn. So, we'll move on from there. Before I move on, she still has one more attack to go. So I'm going to put that into these guys because they haven't got the cover like them. And she's got a range of 4. That gives her a d12 and it's nothing anyway. So everything's corrected. Right. So next, let's see what hostile group 1 has. They can't reinforce because that's one of the rules in the game for this particular mission. Hostile group 2, Urgles. Let's see what they do. These guys are absolutely horrid and can end the adventure fast. So 16, they're not hidden, they're not adjacent, and they're close to see 1, 2, 3, so they're not close, they're other. So 16, rush. So rush, move to the closest and then take a charge. So they're going to effectively end up there. And they move 3, and talons, frenzy, they make it 3 attack rolls and carry out 1 at a time. So this is why they're deadly. 1, 2, so a success. Amallyn's defense is a single one of these, and she makes it. And 3, brilliant. She survived. Let's move up next. 13, again, other is rush. So that's going to put him there. And he's going to get 3 of these. So 1, 2, 1 more, and 3. Critical success. She needs a critical, and she got nothing. So that's going to be her first grievous wound, unless I spend an inspiration. Do I want to? She's probably not going to defend that, so let's chuck that in there for now. That could hurt in the future, or even now in this mission because she's isolated. Okay, so hostile group 3, traitor guardsman. Let's bring them up. So grenade guy is 13. He is within 1, 2, 3. So effectively within 3. 13. Onslaught. So he's going to throw a grenade which is going to ignore cover. And we know about this. So right. That does that. Let's just double check onslaught. Attack close explorer. And attack the close explorer. Okay, and attack the explorer. Range of visible hostile may be different to the first. Okay, well we've got attack again. And nothing. Alright, good. The other guy with the pistol. 4, he is going to 1, 2, 3 is onslaught. So he's going to attack and attack. So his attack is a effective d6 once and twice. Critical, a defense, nothing. Let's throw a barrier. So she's going to take a wound. So this is taking her down quite badly, unless she gets a recovery or Taddeus comes to the aid. And that effectively is the end of the turn. What does Blackstone say? 14. Maglev escape chamber, we know that one. And we just need initiative now. So I'll just shuffle these up. And I think if we complete this, I think there's only like a, because this is the challenge, I think there's only a combats left. And I think the way that the battle's looking at the minute, I don't think they're doing too well. But let me roll up her 2 dice. So she's got a couple of headshots there. Roll up destiny dice. I can only use 2 of these anyway. So the 5s go away. Keep the 4s and 2. Get rid of the 2 because we're not going to need it. Can't use it. And let's see who's up. So hostile group 3, traitor guardsman. Oh, we're gonna have to gambit again. Gonna have to gambit. Can't not. So let's take that 4. Let's gambit, people. So she's got 1 success. So she goes before the Urgles. which is okay. Traitor Guardsman. Let's see what they can do. So 8. I forgot to see if she was inspired by those guys. If she gets inspired, 2. Okay. So that will put that up to 3. And I will flip the card. So I'm going to flip it now. Which should have really been done last turn. Let's put back her wounds. Now, as you can see, her power blade is a lot more powerful. Rifle is better. And she has a lot of better defense capabilities and phasing abilities. So that's really good as well. And the long range rifle now is on a 4+. And her cloak is on a 2+. And she can actually phase as well. So that's all of her inspiration points gone, but it was worth it just for that. So let's see what this first Traitor Guardsman does. 17. He's within 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. He's going to charge. So charge and attack. Grenade. Thankfully, nothing. Leader 2. He's gonna. What's that? Close. He's gonna fall back. They can't fall back any further. So that was an extremely lucky roll. They don't reinforce. So it's Amallyn's go. I'm gonna have to attack the Urgals. It's the only way forward. So let's take 2 there. And her power, wait, what? A power blade. It's just gone up to 2d12. Oh, this might work out. Hot knife through butter. Hot knife through butter. 1 wound. And I think it's gonna have to go again. That's 2. That's 2 wounds. How many wounds do these things have? They have 3 wounds. So it's not enough. Even if she spends a 6. She can phase move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would give her a bit of cover. That would take her out of. No, it's still within 3. No, let's just take that shot. So if I had attacked a different one, that would have been a critical. But it's the same one. So she's only got 1 for that. Let's see, she's not inspired. So it's another round of initiative. If we check to see if the Blackstone Fortress does anything good. 15 inspiration. So she can do that. 1 inspiration point. Let's roll this up. I'm going to lose all those apart from the 2. Yeah, we saw that was a 2. No cheating. And let's bundle up the initiative. Go from there. Up there. We've got Amallyn, and we've got the Traitor Guardsman, and then we've got the Urgals. Destiny dice, we've only got a 2. Let's roll her. Billy's, it's a 6 and a 1. Alright. So let's use the 1 to attack this Urgal. So power blade again. Critical, good. Let's spend the 4, nope, the 2, to attack this Guardsman. Might be able to finish him off. That's only 1 wound. And I am going to 1, 2, 3. So is there any point in sniper shotting? Let's see what we can do. No. Let's go again. Attack the guy in front. Get rid of him. So again, is she inspired? Well, actually she is. Urgal plus 2 wounds, 5. So that's another inspiration. So she can use those for other things, but she can't be inspired again. Or like super inspired, or Super Saiyan 5, or whatever you want. Let's see. We've got the guard there. It's 8. So what is he doing? He is going to onslaught. So he's onslaughting. So he's just gonna fire his pistol twice. He's probably seen everybody get ripped apart, and now he's scared. 1 and 2. So nothing for him. No one's gonna return. Let's see the fortress. 15 again. Inspiration. So the leader picks an explorer. That explorer sees an inspiration point. Well, technically it doesn't say it has to be anyone on the board. So I want to give that back to Janus. Alright, initiative set up between it. Sorry about that squeaky door. See, they set up the initiative between the hostile group, traitor group 3 and 2. So it's only these two. I'll switch them up. Let's roll these. Let's see what we get. We're going to lose all those beautiful 5s. We're not going to need them. Let's just roll these two. 3 and a 4, 3 and a 6. So I'll probably use a recovery action anyway to see if we can get rid of that wound and take out this guy. So let's see who's going first. I don't know which way these are, but I'm going to flip that. Hostile group 3, so Traitor Guardsman's going to try. See what he gets. He gets a 9. And again, it's onslaught, so he's just going to fire. 1, 2. Yeah, he knows he ain't long for this world. So let's move up. Right up in his face. And let's just use the hot knife through butter technique, which he's learned so well. So if that one doesn't get him, well, that one does. That's it. Is she inspired? No. But now she gets to draw a discovery card. So we're going to get Squeaky Door again. But what do we get? We get Janus Draik's secret agenda. So now this is really good because he has hers and she has his. Oh, well, actually it's been given to her now, but that can now be switched over. So if we come back, these two automatically will start inspired. And it might be an idea considering how beat up they're looking. Now let's put her back in the lift. I should have tried for the recovery roll, which is there. Let's have a look. Vitality is a purple dice. Let's give that a roll. Nothing anyway. So everything is fine and corrected. Other than that, is it worth 1 combat? Let me just take 2 minutes to think about it. I think I might actually have to go back to Precipice with these guys. Just before I take these guys back to Precipice, I roll for the Blackstone Fortress. Got a 17 inspiration point, and that inspiration point, there we go, flip this guy. Other than that, they're definitely gonna go back to Precipice. There's no way that they'll be able to make anything anymore. I mean, you know, they've fought really hard, they've fought long, and I think it's worthwhile just getting them back and safe, because currently Taddeus is on his last kind of grievous wound, or between 2 more attacks and he's gone. UR-25 is just beast mode as always. Janus is coming out fine, but Amallyn's starting to buckle. But what they have, the items they have, are too important just to let go. So just in case they do pass. So I'm going to set up the Precipice phase and go from there. Okay, the Precipice phase, effectively everybody got a lot of stuff. UR-25 picked up some explosive rounds, and he's got his clue, so he spent his architect, and that explosive round allows him to attack an adjacent hex with the same attack as before. So if he's using his main attack there, which is relentless attack or sustained fire, he'll get to attack 6 times. With Amallyn, she was the hero of the game. I think it's probably the best player. She picked up a webway portal, allows her to basically teleport across the board at any location, and 2 plasma grenades, and also she's got her items, so she will start the game inspired next time. UR-25 actually goes back to being uninspired until he gets rid of one of those drones. Now, Janus actually spent his architect that he picked up to purchase the servo skull and give that to Taddeus. And this servo skull actually allows him to remove 1 wound counter at the start of the event phase or in a recovery phase. So effectively that would allow him to heal at least once, and maybe even twice if he gets a 6, which is again handy. He also has his item, and he actually traded that item, the servo skull, for the incantation of doom, and that means he gets to pick a hostile group, and until the end of the turn, failed attack rolls targeting a hostile group are re-rolled, and he normally goes first when he's inspired because he gets like a free what do you call it? Oh, I've forgotten her name. Oh, it's so late in the night. I'm trying to keep quiet as well. He gets free like gambit So he might actually get to perform a gambit, there you go, without spending an activation dice. So it's more likely he'll get to go first, so then everyone can attack the same target and get bonuses. So I only have to draw the legacy card, and that will be it for this, and I'll get back to you. Now, overall, I don't think that went too well with that mission. I honestly believe that we should have got more clues, because we only got 2 clues. So we might need to change up the team a little, but then again, a lot of them want to start inspired. So if you want to drop in the comments below as to what characters you want to see, but this is a legacy card. When you leave the Blackstone Fortress, the fortress doesn't like it, and it always tries to send something else after you. So let's see what we've got. Chaos Space Marines. Fantastic. So from this point on now, I have to add the Chaos Space Marines to the encounter cards, and there may be a chance that they turn up. And out of all the things that turn up, I mean, that's just rubbish. So that now gets added to the main deck. We keep that going every time going to Blackstone Fortress. So that was fun. It is a bit late, as always when I get around to playing this, but I've had so much fun. I know everything is messy, but I just bag it up in each individual bag. It's one thing I love about this game. And to be honest, I thought we would have got more clues and like do a first assault run on a stronghold, but that was just, yeah. Blackstone Fortress is a game where sometimes things go extremely well, and then the event table turns up, and that can totally change everything you're doing. But as always, I've had fun. Hopefully you've had fun to enjoy this. This is going to take a while to upload due to the internet provider not being at the best quality at the minute. I don't know why. That is change of place location. It happens. But anyway guys, I've enjoyed my time. I hope you've enjoyed your time. This has been Spekd. PC out.